Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over a mystery box of Sonic the Hedgehog figures 3D printed by Andrew Rankin. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now let's get to it. So on the front we have a nice little host of enemies. This wind chicken over here, a mouse, the ghosts. We also have this thing that makes you slow down, an egg robo over here. Moving this over, we have little mosquito guys, this clam, a penguin, the jumping mushroom guy, and the little mole guy over here. We also have on the side another mosquito, a mouse, another mosquito. On this side we have one of those little jumping mushroom guys again. On the other side we have another mosquito, a mouse, mosquito, another jumping mushroom guy. Differently drawn, I think, with a pen this time. On the back, let's see what we have. A pig, we have a bunny. They're all just like animals. It's kind of funny. We have another monkey with the coconuts. We have another drill guy, another chicken over here, and finally we have a chopper, a chameleon guy that can sort of transform and glow, I guess. I'm not sure, or just disappear. Another rolly guy over here. We have this Burrobot guy, and then this sort of urchin dude. So yeah, I can't wait to open this thing up and see what's inside. Hopefully all of this. Having just opened the box, we now slide everything out nice and careful, nice and easily onto the ground. Nothing really breaks or anything. Trying to be very careful with it all and very ginger and gentle. I did hear like a thump here or there. So yeah, that's all out. And now let's get all this stuff unboxed. So here's the first out of the box, the chopper, the jumping fish enemy from Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 1991. I love the artwork, how this matches it really well. The sketchy look to it and the rough unfinished edges. It gives a nice personal feel to the product. It looks really cool right here, and it just looks very nice. This is a labor of love. This isn't something made by a factory. This is something made by one person who did their best job they could with this, and this is a fantastic effort. I love the little card next to it. It looks super nice, how they both look really good together, and this is an overall great little product. Here is a comparison of the chopper with the chopper from Jakks Pacific. Again, you don't get that silver you do with this, but you do get refined edges and molding that is done by a company rather than just one person. They do look nice. They have both their flaws and faults. Like this one's missing a little bit of blue in the back, you know. But then again, it isn't really on the original model. But I do respect some nice little artistic licensing with that. It does look really well done. So this one's a twofer and a partial build-a-figure, as I had to build it just now. But this looks super neat. This is the Neutron. I call them James and Isaac for anyone who gets that. Anyways, this is a really neat model. Looks very accurate to this drawing over here. I do like how the drawings reinforce the sketchiness and sort of unpolished look of these. They look wonderful, I think. We also have a port here for maybe some fire or a bullet or something. The red looks really nice up here. The eyes look painted pretty well. They're really cool and very neat. I love the colors in this thing. Now on this one over here, we have, it is an invisible one, which actually plays a really nice concept. I love how this works. It looks super cool. Now, I'm not sure I like the fact that we don't have all the arms for this one. I'm not sure what this is doing here. I just put it there because it was an extra piece in the bag. But what you can do with this is take some parts off and put some other parts on and sort of make your own like transforming visible, invisible Neutron. So that's pretty neat, I guess, if you want to do that kind of thing with this figure and make it look like it's sort of phasing in and out of existence. I really like the different kinds of ways you can make this figure work, even though this one I believe is missing a piece or so, but having it work like this is just fantastic. Having that like phase in, phase out kind of thing. I might just keep it like this, but yeah, that's really neat to me. That's pretty awesome. Next up is the roller, one of my least favorite enemies from Sonic the Hedgehog 1, because it sneaks up on you and just is way too fast for its own good. So checking this guy out, it is a ball. It reminds me of the Bow Rock from Bionicle a lot. Looks super cool. I love the metal sheen on it. It looks really nice and very polished. In fact, it looks better than the artwork it represents. Fantastic. The eyes are pretty neat, and when you open it up, it has some ports in the bottom top part right over here, and also on the bottom part right over here. So what you can do is build your own roller. putting these pieces on the legs, and then getting the hands on. It kind of does actually matter which piece goes to where, so just be wary of that. 1 and 2. It is a little bit loose, but that'll fit fine. And then the tail ports in very strangely, if I remember from the last time. So at this angle, it kind of snaps in. And yeah, it's a really neat little thing. I kind of like it more in ball form, but in this sense, it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I love the metal sheen to it. It's nice. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Next up is Burrobot. This guy is really adorable and a nice evolution of the character. Looks super neat. It doesn't look as much like the artwork from the color scheme, but I think from the game it's this color. It just looks so nice and cute. Wow, this is awesome. I love the different colors on it. I love the different kinds of just work put into it. It looks incredibly well polished, very smooth, very good. There's a vast difference between the chopper and this. Even though they're from the same game, the models are way better. These treads look amazing on here. There is a sticky material to the bottom. I'm not sure what that means. There was an issue in like shipping it or something, but I put it on this to just be safe. But that's really neat. I like this character a lot. It has a little bit of articulation too. You can move the head a little bit around. You can also push this up and down and move this up and down. I don't want to move it for fear of breakage. These are separate pieces though that do port in and slot in. And this actually does come off. Whoops. So just slotting that back in and putting that back on. You can get a little rotation out of it. A little bit of like looking up or something. But that's fine by me, I guess. It's a nice little piece and looks really cute. So here are the Orbinauts from Sonic 1. They're in Labyrinth Zone and they're terrible enemies at a terrible stage. So yeah, we have the green and yellow variant, and we also have the red variant, I believe, when it gets angry, or it's a different variant. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't played Sonic 1 in a little bit, but they're really well constructed because they have a nice little action feature. But the issue with this is that you can't really see the face when you try the action feature. It can spin, but you lose out on that feature. I would suggest putting a pin or a peg in the back to attach to a flight stand or something, in which then you could hold it on and then spin this to your heart's content without having this move around. I also think it would be cool to have these break off with little pins on them, but that might be too much for the construction or the weight of it, but it is incredibly good effort. They both look really nice and are really kind of cute, especially this little green one. The red one gives me the willies a little bit though. They're kind of scary, but they just fall down pretty easily, so they could use some kind of flight stand or something like that. But I do appreciate the effort to make it look a lot like the artwork. And last but not least for Sonic 1, the Ball Hog. It's a little guy with a little ball that comes out of here. Only problem is no ball. That's kind of weird. There used to be a ball with the previous figure I got, but again, I don't know. Weird. But this is really nice. The colors are insanely good. In fact, I think this might be the best one aside from the Burrobot. They both look really cool, and they're just really unique. This one has a really nice look, and it captures the look of the artwork incredibly well, especially the one in the game. This is phenomenal. It looks great. It's really smooth, very nice. A little bit of smudging right over here or something, but that's fine. It even has a little curly cute pork tail. That is awesome. I love this guy a lot. My only issue with him is that his legs are a little bit, off-center. That's it. He can stand. He has a lot of good center of gravity. His legs are just a little bit off-center. That's fine by me, though. His arms are cute and little hoofs on him, and he's just a great little guy. That's pretty fun. Nice figure. If I were to improve him, I'd make these, work better, but I'd also put a spring on the inside. You could spring load the ball and fire it out, maybe. I don't know. Just a little thought. Looks like a trash can lid, too. Very unique, very neat, and a nice little cap off for Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Here they all are next to each other. They scale really well together, especially with this 2.5-inch Jakks-specific Sonic the Hedgehog. They all have a nice design philosophy, look really cartoony and good. They all share this nice color scheme of a couple primary colors with some new ones thrown in every once in a while. Then we get to that Ball Hog, who is a vibrant pink, which shakes everything up given that Scrap Brain Zone is one of the hardest levels in the entire game. Overall, these are some faithful figures to their game and artwork counterparts. They all look so well done, and I could tell that Andrew Rankin has improved as he made figure by figure. The colors are way better on these versions, as well as the functions are way better. I do wish some of them came with accessories, but that's perfectly fine by me. I love the mix and match kind of thing with the Neutron I can do, which looks really nice. I do wish it came with an underarm though, but I find that the Burrobot and the Ball Hog are just the tip of the iceberg of what he can do when it comes to these figures. These all look really great, and I can't wait to see what happens with Sonic the Hedgehog CD, 2, 3, and Knuckles. Special thanks to Andrew Rankin for all these high-quality customs. If you like something like this or one of your own, make sure to contact him through the social media links on your screen. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching and keep being creative. Stay tuned!